Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So we've been discussing this heated conversation that started with this with Tochi about the fact that if you give 100 women 100 million naira, that's 95% of them will leave their marriages. And I felt that it might be based on the fact that those people are in abusive relationship. But Nima was going to share a story of something.
I was going to agree with Amaka's calculation and yours as well, that based on the wealthy to poverty rates in the country, they are more on this side than on the other side. So you'd expect, obviously, if he says that, yeah, a lot of women would just take the decision. They will marry for money. They will marry, some don't even, it's not lack of it, you know, for a stronger union financially, they would marry. So there are a lot of reasons why women would marry, but that women will see 100 million and leave the marriages they have already entered and founded. I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
The thing where marriage, it pass money.
It pass money, my sister.
So that's how I go and bear and do advice how. One person was coming every day, my husband is this, my husband is this, my husband is that. I said, okay, and see if it's not working, you know, you can leave. I did not say after 2 days. The level of the abuse she described for me, I did not think that I would still see her there. And also, she now asked me, if you reach that matter, you go bring blankets.
Thank you.
Advisor, you dey your husband house, you dey telling me to leave my home.
Will you do me?
It wasn't money. Just face my front.
It was that room.
She's not in the other. She's not in the wealthy bracket. The bracket where she is.
She's even in the poor.
She did not. She said she's not gomot. She will die here.
Based on Zaro.
Exactly.
Especially if the man is good. Never forget that it. So for me, we say relationships or marriages now are transactional, and I wonder. They have always been transactional from time immemorial. It's either you are the one transacting on your own behalf, or your parents are transacting on your behalf. The man, no man marries without calculating the future they see with you. No man. Show me any man who said, I married but I did not think anything about what she bring to the table. It's a lie. Men are very logical when they are picking. So they are even more transactional than women. Women is, okay, do you have security? Can you take care of me? Can you take care of our child? Can you fend for me? Blah, blah, blah. That's what we really calculate at the beginning. But a man will look at you and say, how entrepreneurial are you? How can you hold a home? If I give you 50 kobo, can you expand it? They calculate all of those things. What's your character? What are your manners? You know, how do you relate to my people? They see far beyond before they finally decide to choose you. So everybody's transacting. You know, back in the day when you would marry for economic reasons, the kings would give out their children, betroth their children to other kings, governors. You see them. Yes, everybody is transacting. So everything we are seeing now is not new. It's just that now we're transacting more in cash. Yes, we're not transacting more in cash. So it seems like everybody is not transacting. We have been transactional from beginning to the end.
Let me take Iberi's score.
Oh, okay, come back.
Welcome, Iberi, to the show. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm the first time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Okay, about this topic, I would say I'm in a similar situation, but it's my own abuse. It's not like physical abuse. You know, there's an abuse that's like I'm under like a financial abuse where even if I need to buy anything, you know, if it's not him, I cannot get anything for myself.
Wow.
I've tried to empower myself. I've tried so many things, but he keeps withdrawing the money from me because he knows that whenever if I'm able to get this, you know, I will fly higher. You understand?
But if
all this why I've been going through this is for over 6 years now. And I've been quiet about it. And the little time now I'm seeing my brother, because at first, let me say, nobody in my family was doing well. But my brothers have begun to like step up. It's now I'm opening up to them what I'm going through. Yes. And right now, if 100 million is too much, even with 300,000 I will leave. Don't even talk about 100. I don't even need millions, you know, to live. But, you know, I'm just working things out for myself with my brother. And as soon as it's ready, I will leave this marriage. It's about like, because it somehow, again, you cannot leave a home where you cannot start something for yourself. You cannot leave a home where you cannot feed your children when you leave. So if my brothers can give me something to start off with, or show me, in fact, because of him, I did not even finish my school yet. So if I'm able to, if they can get me something I'm doing, I don't even need any money. Just give me where the next month I will receive a salary. I'm fine with it and I will leave this marriage.
So it's more of the emotion.
I feel like other people I met that in gymnastics, it's the same thing. If I go, where will I start from? Will I and my children start? If you give them $1, they will leave. We don't even need millions. We don't need, just somebody should just employ us and we will leave.
Thank you so much, Ebere, for sharing your story and your context with us.
Yes, okay, well, let me just quickly conclude so that Maka can jump in. So we need to understand that the presence of a man in every relationship is very pivotal, no matter how we lie to ourselves, right? It doesn't mean you should die there when it's not working for you. But for those who have tested the sort of stability, I'm talking about normal relationships, healthy relationship. Now you see that it goes beyond the money. It goes beyond the finances. The security is there. Nobody can just come into your house and treat you anyhow because there's a presence of a man. And we are also in a patriarchal society where the man is seen as, respected in relation. You are respected in relation to the man that you have over your head. What I see, and especially with this last caller, is the will to live isn't there yet. I've seen women who left with just their wrapper when they were done. Like they didn't have anywhere to go. They didn't have they were not sure of the next meal to eat, but they had to leave and they left. So when I hear a woman say, I'm waiting for this, you are not waiting for anything. In your conscious mind, it seems like you are waiting. Your subconscious is not ready. When your subconscious mind is ready to take that leap, you will not wait for that thing, because the truth of the matter is we can never tell from the we can never be afraid of the unknown. You don't know, even if you get the job after you have left, that the job will leave. They will take the job away from you in a month. Even if you get the 5 million that somebody gives to you as you leave, that money can be misplaced. That money can be lost. So the will to live, when the will to live comes upon you, money or no money, children or no children, a relationship or no relationship, church members or no church members, you will live. So till we get to that point,
they will say
you will find excuses that is keeping you. That's my own personal opinion.
Let me take Akorede, who's called into the show. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
We can hear you. You are live.
Hello.
We're having challenges getting to you. All right. So, Amaka.
Okay, so I want to first of all say I empathize with the caller, with the lady, right? It's not easy for people. We're all different. We're all wired differently. We all grew up from different environments. We're a product of our environment. And it might be easy for you to say, okay, if you want to leave, you don't have the will. We are different. We're all wired differently. But I want us to talk about like what Bisi said, that we're in a patriarchal society where we look up to the man, right? The man is the head. The man is in charge. And then most times, even our leaders, there's something called abuse of power. So when a man is not raised right, most people can own companies, be employers, but they don't know how to lead. So for the fact that you're the head or you're a man doesn't make you a good leader. It's something that has to be taught. It's something that you need to learn. It's something you have to be intentional about, and that comes with abuse. So when you don't have that, then there's abuse of power, and then there's the need to control. And the only way people control is by having kudi, ego, money, especially in a marriage system or in a man and woman system where the man is the provider or the man is doing better. Most men will tell their wives, like, I don't want you to work. Even some women used to work or had something to do before they married, and the man will say, you know what, I'm earning more than you. How much are you really bringing? I want you to stay at home, take care of the home. I want you to take care of the kids so that our kids will have that balance. And as a woman or and a nurturer, you want to listen to your husband and say, okay, let's find a balance. Most men that are not disciplined or that are irresponsible now use that money as a form of control over you. And over time, if you're not careful, you lose yourself. True. And women tend to internalize in terms of they pretend they don't want to tell family. Like, look at what she said. They don't want to tell family members that is going on. Like I said, it's okay. I'm covering my home. I'm covering my family. And then they are there dying and losing themselves. Okay.
Let me take Ade's call and come back to you. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Ade. Welcome to the show, Ade. You are live.
Okay, my name is Ade. I'm calling from Niger State, Mina.
Welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You're live.
Okay, my contribution is very simple. Mindset of a woman really matters. So no matter how long they are being empowered or how well they are empowered, they still see themselves as something. They believe without a man, they cannot be relevant to the society. So with that mind, if you come into marriage, there's a possibility that a man can maltreat you based on the way you have presented yourself. If you are strong enough as a woman, you are educated, and you have this entrepreneurial skills, as people used to say, and your mindset alone is stronger than the will of the man himself, then you'll be able to make something out of your life. So either somebody backing out of marriage as a result of money or no money is a decision for the woman to make based on how she values herself. So a woman with a low self-esteem cannot coordinate herself in marriage, even outside marriage, irrespective of how much money such individual is given. So please, the concept of 100 million naira, 5 million naira, 300 million has to do with the woman herself. Some women are naturally weak. So no matter how you go about it, no matter what you do, no matter how you use it, they are naturally weak. You cannot survive anything. So that's our contribution.
Thank you so much.
Can I land my plane?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So invariably, we also know that we're in a society where even when you can see that in the marriage or in the relationship that the woman is smarter or more intelligent than the man. But we are always told to tone it down. Do you know many times in their life they say tone it down, tone it down. You don't have to show that, as in, so that the man doesn't feel, if the woman is constantly toning it down. Do you understand?
You get lost.
Then you get lost, and you find if you like from what Bisi said, you forget that for you to make a decision, you have to first find yourself. You first of all, some people need a therapy to find themselves before they can now have the will to live. And therapy now money now it's not free.
So well, let's take a quick break. When we return, we'll continue this conversation, trying to bring it home, because there are women that are caught in that web right now, and they need to find themselves to escape, and it might not be based on money like what Bisi said. We'll talk about that when we return from the break. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.